Rise and shine. What's up, y'all? Good morning. Um, good morning, good morning, good morning. Ah, high vibes, high vibes, okay? High vibes. Have you got up and said what you're grateful for? Again, you do not have to wait till Turkey Day. You need to get up and say 5 things you are grateful for every single day. Every day. I don't care what it is. Spirit don't care what it is. Just look around. It's something to be grateful for every single day. All right? All right. So today is November 25th, I believe. Yeah, November 25th. And we're going to just jump right in the boat. I appreciate you all for being here. Thank you for showing up. Um, yeah, thank you for showing up. Shit, I'm thankful for showing up. So let's just jump right on in and see what's the lesson Spirit wanting us to have today. All right. So third eye. So something about intuition, your crown chakra. Okay. And I usually stop at 3 unless Spirit tell me to go forward. But so third eye, crown chakra, and like I said, I always use this as like an ace of wands. All right. So somebody has the power. All right. The power. I'm being told to take some tarot. So I got so many cards, and I use the same ones over and over. But I was told to pull some tarot real quick. And then we're going to do the oracles after. Alright? I'll use these in a minute. So, the third eye, crown chakra, something is activated maybe? Something is activated. Ooh. That card felt like it wanted to come out. Yeah, it did. It felt like it wanted to come out. Okay, you got 9 of coins. Just hit the same. So, 5 of swords. Alright. So, 9 of coins, 5 of swords. These two different energies. Somebody or something. 5 of swords. Somebody got a problem with your prosperity. Something you building because you got 9 of coins on the bottom. One more, Spirit. Yeah. Somebody is upset because you are stable. What was that? You're stable. So we got 9 of coins, 5 of swords, 6 of wands. Alright? So something to do with your insight and your crown. You have the power. And we got 4 coins on the bottom of the deck, so you're stable. What is that, Spirit? You are stable. So, you taking action on your intuitive messages maybe, or somebody knows that you are following your intuition and it's bringing you success and it's making somebody upset. All right. Yeah, it's making. One last one. All right, Spirit, how would you like to elaborate on it? All right, it says work the effort, embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. It says knowing your dedication will lead you to rewarding discoveries. Okay, so maybe not when we got scales of balance. So something you're doing is bringing you some success. And with this scales of balance, oh, maybe somebody has a problem with what you're doing. I don't know. It says seek equilibrium in love and career, harmonizing your inner scales to weigh decisions with both heart and mind. Is your crown. All right. So what I'm getting from this, y'all, is that maybe you're doing something that maybe there somebody, maybe a family member doesn't have any family on here, but maybe you were told in the past that you were doing something taboo, and it's probably still playing in your head. You know, sometimes we can have echoes of people's voices trapped in our head, and it's so subconscious that it could prevent us from doing or pursuing something that we love, that's on our path. You know, um, I think Spirit is saying you need to get out your head, because this, you know, get out your head because you're hard working, whatever you been. Okay, this you can look at this from two different ways. It could be somebody like physically, trying to convince you not to pursue something. Could be physically against you pursuing something um, that could possibly be taboo or something. But also, it could be you. It could be the old version of you who clung tight to other people's opinions. All right, it's playing in the back of your mind like a broken record. You know, funny thing, you know, usually there's a part of ourselves that is hidden from us. The things that are hidden from us, they actually if we do not address them, if we do not take the time to go inward and do introspection and pluck those things ourselves, they are projected into the world. And so we will come across people who enforce that thing, that weed, they mirror that weed. So it brings attention to it and we can handle it. You know what I'm saying? So again, anything that's playing out in your reality, it is because we created it. Just period. Whether unconsciously or consciously. All right? And so all I'm saying is, so it doesn't matter if it's somebody outwardly trying has a problem with something of the way you make your money, because again, this is third eye and crown chakra, and we got like I said, the Ace of Wands. So you have potential to be a great success. All right, you've shown potential to be successful in whatever it is that you're doing. All right, and what it really looks like to me is the problem is maybe, like I say, the broken record that's playing doesn't, like I said, doesn't necessarily have to be someone in the background, or in your physical, I'm sorry, in your physical space that's trying to stop you or has a problem. Spirit, this card keep falling out. Charge ahead. Charge ahead with the Six of Wands. All right. Um, yeah, like I said, it could be in your mind. All right. But Spirit said, you put in the work. Don't let that stop you. Trust yourself. The scales are balancing out. So you can charge right ahead and you can get more venture. All right. Charge right ahead. Keep going. Keep going. Don't stop. If things aren't happening the way you want it to happen, I think I said this yesterday. You're stable. All right. Whatever it is that you're doing, you're stable. You're solid. You got a solid foundation. Keep going. All right. Is there anything else, Spirit? Ooh, all right. Those are too many. We got soul whispers. Look beyond the words and hear what is really being said now. Follow follow your soul's guidance. All right. Follow your soul's guidance. Your intuition, your connection to your intuition is leading you. Keep following that. All right. Spirit says, enjoy your journey. Don't let naysayers hold you back. And if there is a naysayer, they upset. They upset because they're watching you enjoy your journey. All right. They're watching you on your journey. It says, embrace each moment fully, staying open to new experiences and lessons along the way. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And charge ahead. Ooh, that's too many, Spirit. Charge ahead. It says, seek solitude to reconnect with your inner wisdom and emerge rejuvenated. So you're charging ahead. Because you've gone within. You're charging ahead because you've gone within. And you're following your intuition. All right? So you need to have confidence. So I think we saw that. Did I see that with this? Worth the effort. Or maybe I just cut the deck on it and saw that. But yeah, you gotta have confidence. Alright? Confidence in what your highest self is telling you. Alright? And release all that negative talk. Yeah, release all that negative talk. Embrace your courage and keep moving forward. Ride the current. Alright? Alright. Trust your path. Yes. Trust your path. Alright? Anything else, Spirit? Alright. Make sure the people that you surround yourself with, you see that Five of Swords? So maybe you do have people around you who see your potential. Well, there's potential right there. When they see you thriving. Or maybe you have people around you who do not want to see you thrive. Alright? And it says, Spirit says, don't be living in no fantasy land. Don't be spending your time with folks who don't want to see you do well in life. Alright? Crabs in the bucket, that shit is real. You know? Alright? Oh, this ain't even on the board no more. Alright. Hold on, y'all. Y'all can't even see. Yeah. Crabs in the bucket. People don't like to see other folks doing well, especially when they are not living in their own purpose. Alright? When they're not living in their purpose, or when they're not following their soul's whispers, who are you to do it? The Spirit say don't be in la la land, staying with folks who don't want to see you happy. All right? And being happy is just like beauty. It's in the eye of the beholder. All right? And what's for you don't have to be for them. But if a person is really your friend, they want you to be happy no matter what you're doing. All right? As long as you ain't hurt nobody. All right? All right. That looks gross. Let me not. Oh, wait. Okay. I'm going to lay it that way. All right. All right. So, all right. Spirit says doors are opening up for you. All right. Get ready. Get ready. The doors are opening up for you. And answers are unfolding. Anything else, Spirit? Is that still going? Is there anything else? All right. It says steady as you go. Navigate with patience and resilience, trusting in your inner strength to guide you through life's twists and turns. All right. So you might be dealing with some projections that could be possibly, causing a little lag in your manifestation. You could have possibly shared something with people who don't, like I said, don't want to see you thrive. All right? But keep moving forward. All right? It's not a race. You're not in a rush. And if this Five of Swords mean you're talking yourself out of it because it's not happening as fast as you want it to happen, you need to let that go, because this a slow climb. All right? No, Rome, what they say, Rome was not built overnight. All right? All right. And we got roots of stability. Remember I said that 4 coins? All right. Ground yourself in what nurtures your being, establishing a stable base from which love and career can bloom. That's what you're building right now. All right? And that's for those of you who who are feeling like, you've been at something, you've been manifesting something, um, and you're not seeing it come to fruition immediately. All right. That's because you're still either building the roots, or spirit is telling you you need a strong foundation. All right. Because you want it to last. All right. You want it to last. Yeah. You want it to last, y'all. All right. You don't want something that's fleeting. And you're in the process of recreating yourself. Awesome. You know, once you leave that old you behind, it takes time to recreate yourself. You have to be the thing that you are becoming, or the thing that you are creating. All right. You just have to take that whole thing on. So stop worrying about um what I know when we manifest, and this is something I just learned, and I've probably been doing it and just didn't have words for it, but um every time that I've started doing something else, my whole lifestyle revolves around it, you know. And I noticed that my friend group and everything just totally changed. And I don't do it on purpose, but I totally stopped hanging out with the same people I used to hang out with, you know, because it will bring um, some discomfort. You know what I'm saying? Because you're becoming a different person, and the people that you're around cannot relate to this new person. So it will cause some type of conflict. All right. So, that's just all the different ways that the spirit is showing me, this could possibly be affecting you. Either it's a state of mind that you need to be walking away from, a brick, old broken record that's been playing in your mind, because you feel like, because shit is not happening as fast as you want it to happen. Oh, it must not be right. So I say, let that go. It's a slow climb. All right. Doors are open. The doors are open for you. But the problem, well, it's really not a problem, but you want to be rooted in your new truth. All right. You want to be rooted in the new identity. All right. So when people come up against you and say, hey, what's up? I thought you was this and that and the other. When you rooted, nobody can come up to you and knock you off your square and make you question who you say you are. All right. We are allowed to change. We're allowed to evolve. We are allowed to grow. But if you are uncertain about who you are, and you're not planted firmly in that new identity, someone could come in and shatter and possibly destroy a house that you built because it's not stable yet. All right. All right. But what else, Spirit? What else? Is there anything else? Let's see. Anything else you want to share? Is there anything? says bloom. Love grows where you nurture it. Yeah, Spirit say that's the key. Keep pouring into yourself. Keep pouring into that idea. Keep taking action on the thing that you are the thing that your intuition is guiding you towards. Let me look at this crown chakra. Hold on 1 second. Because I noticed intuition. But let me just see what the crown. Okay, it's your spiritual identity. That's what it says. It says symbolizes spiritual identity, unity with the universe. All right. So right now, that is what you are unlocking. You know, you're creating a strong, stable identity. And maybe you have a spiritual practice, or you could possibly have some type of maybe if you want to sell spiritual items, for um, cleansings, or incense, candles. I don't know, but right now, Spirit wants you to know that you do have a strong identity. You are established. All right, and maybe every people are noticing that about you, and they may have a conflict, but so what? So what? All right. New doors have been opened for you, and things are blooming. All right. All right. Because you unlocked your potential, your inner potential, because you are following your intuition. All right. All right. Great. Great. Um, and here's the thing, it don't even have to be spiritual. If you're following your intuition about whatever it is that you're doing, that you're unlocking your potential. You Spirit is saying you have done the work. All right. And it's just a slow climb from there. Everything is blooming. All right. All right. Is there anything else? I'm gonna give you an angel number, then I'm just gonna close this out because it's very clear. You are who you say you are, and that's just it. The book period. All right. All right. No worries. No worries. You moving on up. All right. You can rest easy. All right. What's some angel number, Spirit? That it says 8888 karma. It says balance, finances, success, wealth, cycles. What goes around comes around. It says something. One of them cards said something about something